Hey guys, we're gonna get into the reading. Let's see what for the collective. Okay. A lot of we got the sun at the bottom. So we got the freaking Four of Swords with the Nine of Swords. So I feel like during your guys' time of meditating, healing, maybe a lot of bed rotting, you guys maybe had nightmares, maybe you've had like regrets that kept you up, or maybe a lot of pain that kept you up, like you replayed a lot of traumas. You were going through it, okay? But you were also healing, coming to terms with things, facing fears, facing your traumas and your pains and your hurt. And that was building something in you, you know? I feel like you aren't, maybe you were closed off. Maybe you were closed off a lot about all of like the things that were said to you or that were done to you. But I feel like you guys are out of your head now. You guys are out of your head. You're not trapped anymore. And you're not immature anymore. Wait, these came out again. Yeah, you came out of that period of healing more sharper. You know what to look out for. And you know how to change certain outcomes. And you know where you're going after. Like maybe you literally had a vision of like your life and how it's going to become, or your future partner. We got the Knight of Wands twice. I feel like you guys aren't maybe you used to like really like be fast, whether it was like diving into relationships fast, diving into projects fast. You had to plan, you needed to plan things out more, wait a bit more. Okay. Especially in the world too, maybe like even people saw you like maybe you talk fast, you move fast, you drive fast. But I feel like you had to like the world had to slow you down. I feel like people are seeing you differently now, or maybe you yourself are seeing your own self differently. But I feel like you're being celebrated for something. And maybe you guys are on Empress mode now. Maybe people find you desirable, or a lot of people look up to you for what you do, for who you are, for what you've accomplished. And I feel like you guys, like I said, you have a vision of who you want and what life you want. And nothing's going to steer you away from that. Yeah. Good. It came out in reverse twice. So you guys really are like not stuck in your fucking head anymore. You're not letting other people get you stuck in your head either. Or make you second guess yourself. You went through a lot of competition and fights. Maybe friendly competition, right? Or maybe not. A lot of fights, a lot of arguments, a lot of battling. Or maybe people are battling for you, for your attention, for your time. Or for a specific title. Ooh, we got the Empress twice, you guys. I feel like you guys don't know how beautiful you actually are, how like emotionally intelligent, how like caring, how much work that you've done. You know, maybe you guys are stuck in, you've met a lot of emotionally unintelligent people, emotionally manipulative people, people who weren't healed. Maybe they betrayed themselves to be healed, but that wasn't the case, and they made you feel like you weren't worth anything, undesirable perhaps. Maybe you felt like justice wasn't on your side. Maybe you felt like, oh, I deserve this. Death. We have death here twice, so a lot of changes. Justice here. Maybe people didn't want you to see your true values or your true potential. Maybe they wanted to keep you down. Maybe they had frail egos, or maybe they wanted to be, maybe if you were on the same field as other people, they see you as a competitor and they don't want to see you at your ultimate potential. Knight of Swords. Maybe someone wants to rush in and explain some things, or whether it's like harsh words, hostile energy, or they want to get something straight. Maybe you guys have more options than you think, or you're trying to learn how to balance things out. We got the Queen of Cups here. Four of Wands. So I feel like you guys are very like emotionally giving to your group, your crew. But we have the Three of Pentacles twice. Maybe people are trying to like, they always got the wrong image of you. Like they thought they had it all figured out, right? But they were always just wrong. They didn't have something. Maybe they didn't realize that your touch was the missing piece. Maybe you don't come around anymore. You don't go somewhere anymore. And people are missing your presence, your energy. But I feel like you guys are too busy like defending your own life, your own self, your own people, different people, other people. Oh, yeah, a lot of defending. We got the Seven of Wands twice. No one knows like all the battles that you had to go through to defend your own mentality, your own fucking well-being, what you're creating. Maybe you're always like, people are always trying to attack you. Whether that's life circumstances, other literally people. You guys always had to like try and protect your space, your area, your mental, your drive. Maybe you had to fight off like your own like, or maybe you don't realize that there are people wanting to protect you too. Someone doesn't want you to get away. Someone's watching your moves. You guys walked away a lot from things that were draining you. You walked away from the fucking devil himself, bro. Toxicities. They don't want you to say the truth about situations. Somebody doesn't want you to say the truth about something. Are they hoping you're not going to? I feel like you guys had to like readjust your attitude a lot and take things that you don't want to hear or receive. There's some type of communication coming in though, but you guys are very picky on who it is communicating to you. Queen of Cups twice. You guys are very emotionally intelligent now. Maybe you've always been. Maybe you are more now. You're very intuitive as well. You rely on faith and the unseen more than people at times. And it shouldn't be like that, right? But that's how it is. We got the Emperor and the Two of Wands. Maybe you don't see this boss daddy, this energy right here. Maybe he's unsure of what to do. He's unsure of what to give. I don't know if it's somebody that you want though. The Lovers. Shit, it might be somebody that you want. Maybe you don't realize that someone's they want you. They just like don't know what to do. Maybe they're dealing with their own like bullshit too. To be continued.